What's going on, guys? It's the Rugged Man here with the Rugged Lady herself, Miss K Puff. How we doing tonight?
Good. It's a beautiful night.
It really is. So we had to come out on the porch and enjoy some nice cigars. And we are sampling some cigars from Aroma de Cuba. And they are delicious. We have a trio out here tonight, although we're only smoking two of them because we have already smoked the other one before. Aroma de Cuba. This is made for Ashton by My Father Cigars, and they are bangers. I highly recommend them.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of My Father Cigars, you're definitely going to be a fan of this because they use a lot of their tobacco. The one I'm smoking right now is the Edicion Especial. It's going to be the yellow band. And this guy has a Ecuadorian Habano wrapper and then binder and fillers from Nicaragua. And it is delicious. I get a lot of baking spice from it. The smoke itself is like really thick and it's an oily smoke. The wrapper is a really oily wrapper on here. And then there's a hint of sweetness. It's almost like a kind of like a vanilla light sweetness there, along with a little bit of spice to it. The retro's got a nice spice to it as well. And just a really smooth, rich, just really, I'm trying to think of the word for it. It's a very, I can't think of it now. Not even velvety. Very flavorful, very smooth, and the smoke is just really nice and thick on this guy. So I'm really digging it. What are you smoking tonight?
I am smoking Mi Amor. First of all, can I just say that these bands are so beautiful? They're gorgeous. Each of them. Like this one's blue, that one's kind of yellow, goldish. This one's red. They're just so pretty. They put so much detail into their labels, and I love that. Yeah, and I think they use a lot of the original artwork of La Aroma de Cuba, like the original Cuban brand, I guess. You see, when it comes in, I don't know if it'll get you a nice clear shot. Let's see what I can do for you so you can see the band on this guy. There we go. So you can see the artwork on there. And this guy is just a regular Parejo, but that one, I believe, is a nice soft box press on there. Yes, it is. And the wrapper is San Andres, which is one of our favorites.
Absolutely.
Binder and filler, also Nicaraguan.
Yeah.
I was getting a little bit of raisin out of this. I did look up the description. It did say espresso bean, black pepper. I can definitely get the black pepper. It is spicy. So when you retro, be a little bit careful. It's pretty spicy, but man, it's good.
Yeah, let me grab that. We'll get a little close up of this band here. Definitely spicy on the retro. I did say that the Edicion Especial has some good spice on it, but this guy, you got to be careful. It'll clear your sinuses.
Yeah, absolutely.
I found the smoke on that one to be a little bit drier of a smoke. Doesn't mean, not flavorless. No less flavorful than this guy. It's just there's a different texture to the smoke, which is nice when you get cigars that vary. It's cool. It adds a little something special to trying out different cigars from a brand.
And the construction is phenomenal on these too.
Yeah,
like you can see it. It's very well made.
Now I will say, for me, my favorite out of the line though is going to be just the classic Aroma de Cuba. It's going to be the one that's got the red foot band on here. And I will bring it on in so you can get a close-up of that guy. And that is the classic, which, I mean, this guy right here, I was getting a lot of like a very sweet, like a molasses sweetness going on here.
That one's really good.
Which I was really digging. Again, some of that spice, you're going to get that when you got something made by Pepin at My Father's. And you know what? When I looked it up, it said molasses sweetness in there. So I was like, they really hit that one on the head. I really dig it. Very flavorful cigar. Connecticut broadleaf wrapper with Nicaraguan binder and filler. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with that sort of a recipe from the mix there, but I really like it. So what has us smoking the Aroma de Cuba, actually?
What was that?
What's the special reason why we may be smoking these guys?
So Nice Ash is actually running a promotion for the rest of September. We were originally just doing it for the event, and then we decided to do it for the rest of September. So take advantage. Buy 5, get 1 free, along with a raffle ticket. And that is for the Buffalo Bills game in October.
Versus the Tennessee Titans, I believe, right?
Yes, correct. So, I mean, who doesn't want to go to a Bills game, right? Yeah. We also have box deals. I'll put more information about that.
They can check that on Instagram, right?
Yes, we'll Instagram. I shoot out the emails for Nice Ash. So if you're a part of our email list, please look out for the emails. There's a bunch of new releases, different promotions going on, and they're always in those emails, as well as Facebook, Instagram. So we'll be shooting those out with more information, because if you're interested in getting a box, you get more raffle tickets, you get more cigars, free cigars just for buying that box. You also get 15% off for non-members if you get a box, and then 20% off if you are a member, which is an amazing deal.
Yeah, and these cigars, guys, they're not cheap cigar, but the range has some really affordable sticks in there, to be honest. So it's like, it's right in that mid-range, right where they start at. It's a good price cigar for a really great stick. I mean, it starts out, I guess, not cheap, but at a really good price. And then they do have some higher level cigars that you can check out. I know they just recently released the Noblesse, which is probably one of their more higher end cigars. I think I still need to try that one out.
The box is beautiful too.
And that one, I want to say, has a soft box press as well. Yeah. They really have a nice range with the Aroma de Cuba cigars.
And a bunch of different sizes too. So there's also a Corona size that we have that's a little bit smaller.
Okay.
So the sizes range. Right now we're all stocked up on La Aroma de Cuba. So we have a whole section with all of the different sizes, all of the different cigars. So we have a pretty decent selection for you to choose from.
Yeah, it's a really good range of cigars to jump into, regardless of where you're at. I mean, if you're a veteran smoker and you really like to get all the different nuances and flavors, profiles, they have a range, from Connecticut, San Andreas, broadleaf, Habano. But it's a great brand if you are starting out in cigars, that you can test out, get 2 or 3 different cigars and really pick out the flavors to really kind of understand cigar smoking.
And like you said, the different levels. So they go anywhere from 2 to 5, with 2 being the least
strength. In regards to flavor or strength-wise, she's talking about here.
5 is the strongest. 2 is going to be the Connecticut, 2, 3. So it's, like you said, it's perfect for a beginner as well, because you can try all different strengths, all different sizes, and then a bunch of different flavors as well. And like I said, they're just really good cigars. Overall, good construction, good draw. I haven't had an issue with the draw on any of these, which is good.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm really digging them. I'm actually it's funny, I'm just starting to get into La Aroma de Cuba, actually. I haven't delved too deep into their brands, which is why this has been awesome. To get a chance to really try out the different cigars. My favorite is just the original, which is a great price cigar. Highly recommend. If you haven't tried Aroma de Cuba, try the original, the Redfoot band, just because it's so much flavor. You'll understand the quality that you're getting with these. And then, man, my next favorite, it's tough. I love San Andreas with Nicaraguan binder and filler, but I'm really, really digging this guy right here, the Especial. So it's tough to go with my number 2. I don't know. That's my number 1. What's your number 1? And what's
my
your
number 1 would be the original.
The original as well?
Yeah, it's just really good. And I really like the natural sweetness to it. Especially if you're coming from flavored cigars and you want to test out non-flavored.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
I think this is perfect because it has a natural sweetness to it. So I think this would be a really good option for you to try.
Yeah, I agree. So that's what's going on in September right now. We're smoking some La Aroma de Cuba. Highly recommend you check it out, whether you're a veteran or a newbie to the game. They got something there for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything else?
That's it.
Check it out, guys. Nice Hash Podcast. Peace.